Why do I feel dizzy and out of breath when playing the flute? Well, as others have mentioned, first of all, don't feel alone. That definitely happens to everybody. You've sort of got two things you have to contend with. One is endurance, and the other is efficiency. They are, of course, connected, but you can sort of work on each one independently. For endurance, I would say the easiest thing is just long, simple notes. Hold a long note as long as you possibly can, and just see if you can sort of start stretching that. Don't worry about playing tunes and changing notes, just one nice long note. Efficiency, I've found anyway, is a bit of a longer battle. It took me a good 20 years to get to a point where I was happy with mine. And it ultimately comes down to making that hole in your face, that embouchure, smaller and more focused as it can possibly get. When I started out, I was told to make like you're doing the shape of the letter P and pushing air through it. Kind of like that. But you can probably see there's a hole there, right? So that means the air is hitting this edge of the embouchure and kind of splitting, and a lot of it is going out this direction, a lot of it is just going vertically down into the flute, and it's not being split and creating that note. That's where you get that air from. So you can hear the note, but you probably also hear a bit of going along with it. If you can focus it, you can eliminate a lot of that, and ultimately what it looks like is this. You kind of have that Joker face, where your face gets really stretched and you have this tiny little embouchure hole here. I like to visualize the edge of this embouchure. The target that I'm shooting at is basically about the width of a piece of paper, so I'm going to make my mouth about the same width, or just slightly larger than that so it can split across that. That's sort of my goal when I'm thinking about this stuff.